Hello traders, welcome back to the Chart Whisperer, where we only trade when the market pays us to. In this video, I'll share my daily bias based on the level counts as well as the key trading zones for the day. If you want to always know where the market is headed, hit the like, subscribe, and join the free Telegram channel in the description. And let's begin with the Dow Jones as normal. We have had a reset here. I'm going to be honest, I'm not completely sure that whether or not this is level 1 or 2 here. We've definitely had a reset and a move to the upside. So time will tell. I will be monitoring this. So this could be, this all could be level 1, but I'm leaning more towards this being 2 levels of rise, as you can see. So I'm expecting one more level just to get out of this zone, and then there's a likelihood we'll still count levels further going higher. So I do expect this to continue rising, and we'll go down to the 15 minutes, see if we can get a trade. We could get a stop hunt down here. As you can see, the market is already heading down, so I am looking to take a long off of last week's high. Ideally, this would need to be a two-legged formation, as you can see. That would make much better sense to me. Since we've had 2 levels of rise already, it is also possible that they could be going all the way down to the Mayo. So I'll have to keep a keen eye on that, but I'm leaning more towards last week's high, and we'll see how price develops. I want a 2-legged set up there, and then I'll definitely take it long. Moving along to the Nasdaq, this one has definitely been one level of rise from the lows. You can see it was a multi-W as far as I'm concerned here, multi-day W. So I expect them to continue. This reset for me has been confirmed, so I'm just waiting to go long there. Let's see. Similarly, I also want them to come down to last week's high, give me a 2-legged set up there, and then I'll definitely take them long. Not always a fan, of course, when they come do this in the middle of Asian session, but since they broke past it, I would expect them to come and test it, and then go long from there. The pound also looks like they have reset, especially because they shot right past the Mayo. They had only given us one level of, 2 levels of drop. They didn't necessarily complete the cycle, but I think if I go to the 4-hour, it'll make a little bit more sense. Yeah, it's not complete yet. I have 2 levels of rise on the 4-hour, so it will kind of make sense that they need to finish the cycle in that regard. So, like I said, this is a reset for me. I want to see them go long from here. In terms of a point of interest, there is yesterday's high. So if they come down there and give me it would have to be a very good looking peak formation, though, to be completely honest, because I don't like where it's situated in terms of the Asian session. So I want to see them give me a 2-legged setup on yesterday's high, and then I'll be happy to take them along there. I actually missed a short yesterday on GBPUSD before they started the uptrend. There was a very nice short here, as you could see, so but that's my fault for missing it. Over to Euro also looks like they have reset. They haven't exactly broken last week's high. This could be a multi-session M. As you can see, they hit the high twice. Maybe they want to hit it one more time before coming back down again. It remains to be seen. However, on the 4-hour, they already have reset. This, in my book, already is a reset. We're already in an uptrend the 4-hour, so I actually kind of expect them to just come back down and give us a stop hunt low and then rise. In terms of a entry opportunity, actually they already hit yesterday's high. I might have to take a trade right after this video. They're hitting it for the second time. Ideally, I want to see them pull back a little bit and then come back down for a second leg, and then I'll take it long. But yeah, this one I'll have to be very careful because none of these candles are bullish yet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be very careful there. AUDUSD seems to have reset as well. They gave us 2 levels of drop previously, and then that sharp move yesterday to all the way past that level. So I'm not quite sure. It's also possible that in this regard, The thing is with AUDUSD, we've been in chop for a little too long, so I'm not even rushing to take any positions here. I'm just gonna monitor for now, and we'll see what happens. More so because the ADR has already been smashed here. USDCAD did the 3 levels of rise quite clearly. I'm always happy when it's like this, or like this could be the peak formation. It doesn't look like the best of peak formations, but it very well could be, and it looks like they dropped price already for the beginning of the downtrend. So I am ready to go short there, if I get a good setup, which I can see that they might be setting up right now on yesterday's low, but I'm not a fan of that, to be completely honest. Yeah, just the way the price is set up, it just doesn't look convincing. So I would like to see them come down, go all the way up to last week's high, and then give me a setup there, and then go short. Over to the Swiss franc, looks like a reset as well, 2 levels of rise, and then they brought price back down for what looks like it is 2 levels of drop as well. This could be 1 level, this could be the 2nd level, and maybe we'll see 1 more level of drop from here before anything reverses. However, I don't really like trading resets, to be completely honest, so I'm actually going to stay out. I'll just monitor and see what price does, but I'm not going to take any positions. And then finally S&P 500 as well, similar to the Dow Jones, could be 1 level of rise, could be 2 levels of rise. It's not completely clear, but for now I'm assuming 2 levels of rise, and I want to see them make at least 1 more. What I'm sure of is that they definitely reset though, especially because they shot right past last week's high. So I could be taking a long similar to the Dow Jones right there at last week's high as well, if they give me a very clean setup there, a double 2 formation, a 2-legged setup there would be really good, and then I'll definitely take it long. And I suppose that's it for today. One thing about the trading, when I look at today's charts, I'm not really convinced. Nothing is begging me to take any positions. There's quite a lot of uncertainty as far as I'm concerned. The levels aren't crystal clear, and I really prefer for them to be crystal clear. Like I said all the time, I really want high probability setups, so I'm not completely sold that we're going to get something like that today. So there's a good chance that I stay out completely. I'll just monitor price and wait for it to kind of move back into my alley. Like I said, I don't just trade for the sake of trading. I trade when the market pays me to, and there's a likelihood that today isn't one of those days. So there's a possibility that I just stay out and see how price develops. Yeah, so if you find any value in these videos, any updates, if I do end up taking any positions, just make sure you click the link in the description and join the Telegram channel. It's completely free. I give updates as and when I take positions. If I'm not saying anything, trust me, I'm not trading. I have still only taken 1 position this month, and it has been a W, and that is how I like to keep things. I trade when things are in my favor. Not that everything is going to be correct. I'm going to only take W's. At the end of the day, it is still a probability game, but I like to have them stacked in my favor. Otherwise, please make sure you trade cautiously, trade profitably, and I will see you guys in the next video.